everybody, welcome back to Meals with Marcia. Today I'm going to share a recipe with you, and it is how to fry homemade chicken tenders. I'm excited to show you this, so let's get started. Okay, the first thing you need is some raw chicken tenders. Well, I got like 1.5 pounds maybe that I haven't thawed out. I've got like 11 or 12. I'm going to set this back here, guys. Well, let me set it over here out of the way. And what I have done is I took a cup of buttermilk, doesn't matter full fat or low fat, and then I took an egg and I put it in this bowl right here, and I just kind of whisked it together with a fork, and then I dropped down in there my chicken tenders, my raw chicken tenders, and I have been letting those marinate for like, I don't know, a couple of hours in the refrigerator, okay? Now, you need to at least let them marinate 30 minutes to an hour. You can even do it the day before, guys. If you're pressed for time and you want to prep it, you can do it the day before, all right? But you definitely need to let that marinate because that's going to help keep your chicken very tender when you fry it, all right? And then you need 2 1/3 cup of self-rising flour. I use the Martha White unbleached because that's my favorite. You can use whatever you want, but I like the self-rising. It does do a different texture versus the all-purpose, so use self-rising. And then we're going to use, I have to go back to look over here. I know what seasonings, but I just don't always know how much. We need 1 teaspoon of seasoned salt. I use the Morton's seasoned salt brand. You need paprika, which is half a teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, all right? And you're just going to take a whisk and you're just going to whisk that all in to your flour mixture. Now, like I said, these have been marinating for about, let me look at the time, probably about 4 hours, but like I said, at least an hour. All right, I have my little fry daddy over here, and I've just plugged it up and the oil's heating. I just have canola oil in there up to the fill line, and we're letting that heat. Now we're going to have to bread. I have our breading station here, and this is just an old pan that I have, a flat sheet pan, and then this is like a little grate that goes on top of it because you're going to need that to be able to get your stuff ready. And then you also need a regular plate. You need a 2-layer thick paper towels because you're going to have to drain them on this. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start dredging them and getting them ready to fry, and then I'm going to demonstrate how to fry. Then we're going to come back and I'm going to show you how it ends up. Okay. All right, now I have a homemade chicken nugget recipe on my channel, guys, and it was old. I have done it a long time ago, which is fine. It's basically the same type deal as what we're doing today. We're just doing it in tender form instead of nugget. But I wanted to share with you guys because a lot of people like tenders better than they do nuggets. Now, if you have children, every child loves a chicken nugget, and most adults like the tenders better, but either way, this is a great recipe. So you're just going to dredge it in that. You're going to lay it out on this pan. So we're going to do a couple of these, get them ready. And then I'm going to see if my oil's ready, and then we're going to fry up a batch. And then I'll come back and see what it looks like. These are delicious. This is a huge family favorite. Now, these type things, guys, that you do, this is a good make ahead. Like, I will fry these and I will completely cool them, and I will put them in a container or a gallon Ziploc bag, whatever I can find, and I will put these in the refrigerator. And when we're ready to eat these, all I do is preheat my oven to like 400 degrees, 375 to 400, depending on how hot your oven cooks, and I will warm these up for like 10 minutes in the oven, and they will crisp back up, and they will be absolutely delicious. Now, I have a second deep fryer that's preheating over here on the other side. I just can't get all in the video because I don't have enough plugs over here, but I'm going to be using 2 deep fryers. I have this one. This is my oldest one, and I've had it about 20 to 22 years, guys. I've had it forever, and it's been a good one, and it's the Presto Fry Daddy brand. Now, the other deep fryer I have is like a little basket fryer. It's a Chefman. It's a more of an off-brand, but I got it for free. We had bonus points at my work where we order our office supplies. And one of the gifts was a deep fryer. And I thought, well, I could use another one because I can do 2 batches at a time, and that makes it easier. So anyway, I'm just going to get these dredged up here. I'm going to finish these off. I think I have 11, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I think I'm going to turn the video off and dredge the rest of these. Hopefully, part of them anyway. And then when the oil's ready, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how we drop them and how long we cook them and everything. Now, chicken is sensitive, guys. You got to cook chicken till 165. I mean, there ain't no messing about with chicken. You can't mess with it, okay? Because it will make you sick if you do not get it to the right temperature. You know, I know beef people, oh, I eat my beef, you know, rare or medium. A steak's fine. We don't eat ground beef like that around here either. I've had too many surf safe classes over the years, and it's dangerous. I don't like to, anything ground up, you need to cook it all the way in my book. But anyway, I'm going to finish dredging these, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to drop some, and we're going to show you guys what we do next, okay? I'll be right back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. All right, I got all my stuff dredged. I'm going to check my oil. I've got one batch I just took out of the other fryer over there. Now, this is ready. When you just sprinkle a little bit of that flour in there and it sizzles, it is ready. So, we're going to drop 2, okay? And I'm going to set my timer on the stove for 5 minutes, okay? I'm going to step over there and do that. And this is a messy job, guys. All right. All right, I got 5 minutes. Now, I am going to watch these, and I'm going to time them, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to show you what they look like, guys. Like I said, I got my second batch over there. 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes. I'm going to try 5. I fried those over there for 6 minutes, and they're fine. They're way more than 165. Let me grab them, and I'll show you what they look like so far. Here's my 2 tenders that I just took out of the fryer. Those look delicious. Like I said, these are going to cook up. They cook up great. They need to drain on this paper towel, and they heat up amazing. So this is going to be dinner one night this week, okay? So I'm going to go off, like I said, and I will come back, and I will show you where we are after 5 more minutes, okay? I'll be right back. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. All right, it's been 5 minutes. My timer went off, so I'm going to pull these out. And I got to go over there and get my other batch, too. These are good and brown. Let's see if I can stick the thing in them. Make sure they are 165. I got me a little meat thermometer here. I've had this thing forever. I think my aunt gave it to me probably 20 years ago. Worked great. Sometimes you have to recalibrate them. You have to put ice water in them and recalibrate them, but they are right spot on. Yep, those are 165. So let me go over here and grab these and see if they're 165. Now, this little deep fryer right here cooks a little hotter than this one, as you can tell. Yeah, this is 165. Here's this. You can tell the difference in the crispiness. These are a little darker than that, but they're both 165. They're both done, depending on what kind of crispiness you want. You could probably go a minute and a half less on this one if you wanted. Be up to you. All right, now I'm going to drop some more. This may be my last batch. I may have enough. I don't know. Let's see. All right, I'm going to go drop these over there. Now, I think I've got one more batch I'll have to do. These little pieces in that one. All right. Okay, 5 more minutes, and then I'll check those, and I got one more to fry. I'll try to get that one done before I come back, since I showed you guys how we take it out. But when I get this last one fried, I'll come back and I'll show you all of them, okay? I'll be back in just a little bit. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Okay, I've got my last chicken tender out of my deep fryer. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this thing. There's my timer. It just went off. I just got it out. Hopefully it'll hush. Yeah, it's not going to talk again. All right, so these are the 5 that I cooked in this one. These are browner, and these are the ones I cooked in my little one with the basket out back, or behind me, not out back. There those are. Those are a little bit browner. They're both 165 internally, so it's just the way the fryers cook. I don't know how to change that. So anyway, both of them are equally delicious. They're crispy. I've got some little small pieces right here that I cooked. And the other one, they kind of look like my nuggets do when they come out. But anyway, guys, these are delicious, and you can use them for bird dog sandwiches. You can use them as a main dish. Hang on one second, let me turn this off. Sorry about that, it kept going. It usually just does it one time. But anyway, these are good on bird dog sandwiches. I have a recipe for bird dog sandwiches if you are interested in that. These will be good just to put on your table, like, you know, for appetizers for people to snack on. You could cut them up into smaller pieces if you wanted. You could make chicken biscuits with them. You could make chicken sandwiches with them. You could, like I said, have them as a main course. And they're so easy, guys. It's a lot to tear out and it's a mess, but once you do it, you can do several batches and you'll have a lot. Like this will be 2 meals for us because it's just me, my husband, and my son. And sometimes it's just me and my husband because my son works. He's grown. So anyway, these do up great. I'm going to completely cool these on the napkins because I want all the grease to drain off. And then when they do, I'm going to slide these in Ziploc bags or a large plastic container with a lid. And then I'm going to set them in the refrigerator. And what I'll do, I have a whole week to eat these. Now, if I don't eat all these in a week, then I will bag them up and I'll put them in the freezer. And you can pull them out from the freezer. Same concept as my homemade chicken nuggets. I just wanted to give a different spin on it so you guys could see how to do the tenders. Now, the chicken nuggets, they are, like I said, exactly the same. You just cook them a little less. It's like 3 minutes on the chicken nugget versus 5 to 6 minutes on a tender. But these are great, versatile, so good, and you know what's in it. You've cooked it. And yeah, it's nice to go to the deli and grab a piece of fried chicken, but it's nice to be able to know how to do that at home if you can't get to the deli and you're just wanting something and you don't want to go to town. So there you go, start to finish, how to make homemade fried chicken tenders. Guys, if you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Meals with Marsha. And don't forget that everything you need and how to make this is going to be in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. God bless, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.